The first type of corrections are called zigzag. Simplest form of corrections where wave A is made up of either 5 waves or 3 waves. Wave B has 3 subwaves and wave C is always made up of 5 waves in any correction irrespective of the category. The key points to note about a zigzag correction is that wave B usually ends well above the start of wave A, or in other words only retraces up to 50 to 61.8% of wave A, and wave C travels well above the top of wave A, or in other words 138.2 to 161.8% and above of wave A. The best time to enter a trade during a zigzag correction is after you spot the completion of wave A and B. Wave B termination is the entry point confirmed by the price action. Trade exit is where the 5 wave move within wave C comes to an end. And as you have studied before, you can use Fibonacci clusters to anticipate a possible termination zone for wave C within a zigzag. Zigzags are mostly found in wave 2 position in a 5 wave sequence or at wave A position in an ABC sequence. Let's study the wave structure of zigzag through live examples. First example of a zigzag we are studying is of euro-dollar on a 4-hour chart. We have studied that wave A of zigzag can have either 3 waves or 5 waves. Firstly, I will select the price area of wave 2 to study the properties of zigzag. Next step is to label the ABC sequence within this correction. Guys, I will explain the use of different colors I choose to label waves in the next section of this course. It is now time to study the subwaves within each wave of the correction. As wave A consists of 5 subwaves, therefore we can conclude that this zigzag correction has 5-3-5 pattern. Moving on, we will label the 3 waves within wave B of this correction. Wave B only traveled up to 61.8% internal retracement, which is another guideline we studied under zigzag corrections. And finally, I label the subwaves of wave C of this correction. Based on what we have studied in zigzag corrections, the best time to enter a trade is once price action confirms the termination of wave B. Therefore, my buy entry would ideally be at the high of wave 1 within wave C. And my stop loss is just below the low of wave B. Finally, my take profit levels are decided by the Fibonacci retracement zone. Let's study another example of zigzag corrections but in a bullish market. This time we're looking at pound and Japanese yen to study zigzag correction. Once again, I will highlight the correction price area and label 3 waves within wave 2. Next step is to study the subwaves of wave A, B and C, and for that I will switch to 1 hour charts to get a clearer picture. Based on the subwaves, we can conclude that this is a 335 wave pattern of a zigzag. My sell entry for wave C is once a minor retracement in the form of wave 2 within wave C if the larger correction happens, as you see here. And using my Fibonacci tools, I can decide my take profit area to close my sell position. This also marks an end to the lecture on zigzags as we look forward to study the next type of correction.